Hey guys, want to bring you another NBA video of the first round playoff game between the Pelicans and Golden State Warriors in Oakland. And so this was actually a surprise. The Golden State Warriors were up most of the game, but then the biggest lead was 25 points. But in the fourth quarter, Anthony Davis turned it up, had a really good game as his first playoff game. I think he finished second as the best debut too. So he had 35 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 7 rebounds. Two stats that are really eye-glaring: 5 turnovers, and then the 4 personal fouls. Now I know he didn't foul out or anything, but he had to sit out in the part of the third quarter because he was getting into foul trouble. So that was the thing. And he had only two other players that scored in double digits: Eric Gordon and Quincy Pondexter. The issue with that is that Pondexter is not always going to come up big for you. Eric Gordon, yes, he did. Tyreke Evans, the other issue is that he was hurt in this game, so hopefully he's a go for game 2. Or else this could probably hurt them because I don't think they're going to get enough scoring power. Anthony Davis is probably going to get his, but he's going to have to come up a lot bigger. Ryan Anderson needs to come up bigger too. He only had 3 points. Drew Holiday, that's another disappointing and surprise. He needs to come up bigger off the bench then, if that's the case that he's going to be coming off the bench. He needs to get more points than that. Norris Cole, I guess, had a decent game with the 8 points, but his shooting percentage was not very great. Yeah, so those are the guys that I would expect Pelicans needs to come up. Omar Ashik, I think he needs to come up bigger on some of the offense or be able to pick and roll more. But I know with the pace is a lot more difficult for them. Again, Golden State Warriors with that balanced attack. The only drawback was that, I don't know why, but in the fourth quarter they kind of let the team back, the Pelicans. And the other thing I would say, they got to work on their free throws because down the stretch they were horrendous and couldn't hit any free throws. So if they could do that and fix those problems, it should be a quick series like we predicted. But this game should be an eye-opener for the Golden State Warriors and the fans that, hey, this is the playoffs. Don't take things lightly. You kind of have to close out the games. Make sure that you take care of your opponents. Because I believe the point spreads was about 11.5 points for this. And they were about to obliterate this and more. But they let the Pelicans hang around too long. So, again, you got guys off the bench that should be able to help more. Iguodala, I expected more, especially if you're playing 31 minutes. It's a tighter rotation, yes, I understand that, but some of these players, you're going to have to expect more. Barboza has some playoffs experience. Sean Livingston, I think Speeds is a good player too, coming off. Because you're going to have Bogut and numbers come down to make sure his so he's healthy enough down the stretch. Another thing I was surprised is where's David Lee? I thought he was going to at least play some, but it sounds like they're not going to have him in part of the rotation. That was the other thing I thought was a little surprising. So go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe what you thought of this first playoff game for the Pelicans and the Golden State Warriors. Were you surprised and everything, and how things turned out? Alright, thanks. Go ahead, again, share, comment, subscribe, and help support this channel. Thanks.